Hi. Before we get into the 7 steps on how to speak up, it is important to understand why knowing how to speak up is a significant factor on the path of you becoming your best you. Please be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more videos like this one every Wednesday. If you like this video, please be sure to push that like button, share it with a friend, and have them join us on Howell Consultations, the how-to to being true to you. By the way, have you downloaded your free positive affirmation screensaver? Click the link below for your free download and let us help you have better days every day. So, why is knowing how to speak up significant? There's an African proverb that goes, "He who speaks up discovers himself." Speaking up for yourself about issues that affect your mind, body, or your spirit to any degree can be the very thing that has you discover just how much you care about that very issue to begin with. Speaking up, especially when things are not going in your favor, can encourage a change of tide and inspire balance in any relationship or situation. Because once you speak up, you give the universe and the people concerned in this situation an opportunity to change their course of action by challenging what was probably accepted as mundane or common practice. While it is true that much silence makes a powerful noise, choosing to speak up can be the difference between accepting a situation for what it is and influencing the birth of a brand new idea, which can be of benefit to the listening ear as much as it could benefit the speaker. This is why knowing how to speak up is a very important factor on the path of you becoming your best you. So without further ado, here are the steps on how to speak up. Step 1. Be present. If your mind and attention is focused on everything other than what is currently going on, how then can you inspire change in your current reality? Being in the here and now will help you be conscious of what is going on and therefore more alert to people and situations that immediately surround you. Being present encourages concentration and focus, as well as better execution and attention to details that matter, especially under pressure. Because of this, you are able to become aware of moments in which you should speak up. Being present also inspires improved listening and memory skills, which can prove to be very useful when the feeling of bringing up an issue, concern, or desire arises. With this awareness, you can be confident in your speech, as you are equipped with a state of being that allows for eloquent and seamless communication. Step 2. Abandon fear. There's a saying that goes, "The unborn baby that fears criticism will never be born." This suggests that if you are consumed by fear, you may never have a standing chance at living your truth at all. Fear encourages a closed mind and inspires stagnation. Therefore, abandoning fear is one of the most important steps in the process of knowing how to speak up. You may be afraid to make a fool of yourself, which may happen. You may be afraid to say the wrong thing, which may also happen. You may be afraid to be judged or perceived in a manner that is not in your control, and that can also happen. But you must remember one thing: if you never go, you will never grow. Always remember, you will either succeed or you will learn from the experience to better execute in the future. Step 3. Reflect. It is always important to consider what you say and how you intend to say it before speaking. Think to yourself, how could speaking up be of benefit to the situation? And also consider how speaking up will be of impact to yourself and others. Think, why should I speak up? What is the root cause of my intention to speak up? Reflecting will help you understand exactly what triggered your thought to be vocal about an issue, thus encouraging your choices and comportment in the future. Knowing exactly what triggers you will not only help you understand yourself, but also help you be cognizant of the role you play in any given situation or environment. Reflecting is an important step in the process of knowing how to speak up, because a clear conscience fears no accusation. This leads us to our next step. Step 4. Be honest. Honesty is more than just a word. It's rather a lifestyle. Honesty is being genuine with yourself and others about who you are, what you want, and what you need to live your most authentic life. Honesty encourages openness interpersonally and enables us to develop consistency in the way we present ourselves to the world. As quoted by Winston Churchill, "The truth is inconvertible. Malice may attack it, ignorance may deride it, but in the end, there it is." Always keep in mind that you cannot say the wrong thing to the right people. Truth-telling is truth speaking, which encourages truth living. As said by Marcus Garvey, "First to thyself be true, and thou canst then be false to any man." Step 5. Do not assume. Always have an open mind. You may learn something. A wise man once said, "When you make up your mind about something, you reduce your chances of finding out what that something truly is." Many times, instead of speaking up or presenting our rhetoric, we choose to stay silent, assuming we fully understand that someone or something. When we assume we know how others think and feel, we inadvertently stop listening to understand, because we believe we already know. Choosing to speak up, as opposed to assuming and staying quiet, can help avoid miscommunication and even what may at first appear to be betrayal. Always remember, if you are not clear with your desires, you only have yourself to blame if a person or situation conducts themselves in an uncalled for manner. Step 6. Respect yourself. Speaking up and making your presence felt has a lot to do with self-respect. Because if you don't respect yourself, why should anyone else? People can treat you only as good as you treat yourself. It is your conduct that teaches people how to respect you. They say closed mouths don't get fed, and you deserve the best that your life has to offer. So never sell yourself short. Keep in mind, there is no humanity before that which starts with yourself. Therefore, respect your thoughts by speaking them to life. Step 7. Accept the consequences. Every cause has its effect. Every effect has its cause. Therefore, always be prepared for consequences, whether you perceive them as positive or negative. In most cases, choosing not to speak up is choosing to be carried along, obedient to environment, the wills and desires of others perceived as more capable than you are, and other outward causes moving you around like pawns on the chessboard of life. Choosing to speak up is choosing to rise above, influencing the environment surrounding you and becoming a mover as opposed to settling as a pawn on the chessboard of life. Part of speaking up for yourself is accepting that there will be consequences. Therefore, it is important to prepare for consequences, but to never act in fear of them. Because no matter what, as the Ethiopian proverb suggests, if you pick up one end of the stick, you also pick up the other. As said by Martin Luther King Jr., "In the end, we will remember not the words of our enemies, but the silence of our friends." So that's it, people. Those are the 7 steps on how to speak up and start moving forward today. Post a comment below to let people know how speaking up has helped you. Like and share this video, And remember to subscribe to this channel. And I will see you here next time on Howell Consultations, the how-to being true to you.